Hello again from Kingston, Ontario, Canada. In previous videos, I showed you how to fish for ancestors and how to keep track of your research as you explore Ancestry Library Edition. Today I'd like to show you a step-by-step process for saving a record from Ancestry Library Edition to your computer and add it to your family tree. It's a good idea to frame your search in the form of a question. For example, I could ask, when and where did my grandmother, Anne Campbell, get married? Using Ancestry Library Edition, I find my way to this record. The names of her parents and spouse are correct, so I want to save this record to my computer. I also want to view and save the scanned image of the document. Only a bit of the information gets transcribed from the document into Ancestry, and you can often learn a lot more by looking at the image, so just click the green View button. The scanned image includes the occupations and addresses of the bride and groom, the names of their parents and witnesses, and other details. It will be good to save this to my computer, so I click Save. If I were using Ancestry Library Edition on one of the public computers at the library, I could click to send the image home. If I typed my email address here, Ancestry would send me a link to this record, and when I got home from the library, I could open the email message and click the link to save the record to my own computer. But if you're already accessing Ancestry Library Edition from your own computer, there's no need for all those extra steps, so don't enter your email address. Instead of clicking Send Image Home, you can just click Save to this computer. The image will automatically download to your computer. The file name will just be a string of numbers like this. If you change it to something more descriptive, it will be much easier to find later on. I like to name my files by the year, month, and day of the event, like this. Then I put them into the Couples folder, as we discussed in a previous video. Once you've saved the image, you can save the text that goes along with it. Click the back arrow to return to the previous screen. I click and drag to highlight the entry and the source information from the Ancestry entry. Copy the highlighted text and paste it into a text file. On my Windows computer at work, I use Notepad for this, and on my Mac computer at home, I use TextEdit. You could also use Word or Google Docs, but whichever app you use, it's a good idea to keep the text as plain and simple as possible. Fonts, colors, or special characters won't transfer well from one app to another, so it's best to stick to the plainest possible text. Here's my plain text document. I give it the same title as the image file I just saved, using year, month, day, and so on. And then I put it into the folder for this couple. Because both files have the same name, they line up right next to each other in the couples folder. The text file gives me the source information and allows me to search for the names by using the Find feature on my computer, and I also use the text file to keep track of research notes and reminders to myself. As more images and text files get added to this couples folder, they line up in order by date. This creates a kind of timeline in that folder and helps me to see gaps where I might want to search for more records. If you're keeping track of your research on paper, you can use the same filing system, printing out a text file and a copy of the image and filing them by date, couple by couple. Once you've saved the record and information, you should add it to your family tree. Again, you can do this on paper, using Pedigree charts and family group sheets as we discussed in a previous video, or by using genealogy software programs like Legacy or Roots Magic, which offer free versions, or by purchasing a software program for your computer. This method of finding a record and saving the image and text to your research files soon becomes second nature. You can use it to save records from Ancestry Library Edition or from other online databases, websites, printed books, or microfilm. I hope this quick video has been useful and that you'll find plenty of interesting records. Take care, stay well, and good luck with your research.